Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Power Door Adventure. Thank you very much for tuning in. You joined me on an absolute beautiful day in a very frozen car park. As you can see, it's quite icy, so if you're going to do something like this at this time of year, please be very careful. You actually joined me at Durdle Door, which is it's down there somewhere, so we're going to go and find it in a minute. I'm just going to get the kit out. I'm going to try and do an overnight camp sort of up there out the way. I've got plenty of warm gear. I've got a bit of new kit to test as well. And yeah, we're going to see what we can see. It's absolutely beautiful. I've got probably about another half hour left of sunlight, so I will try and see what I can see view-wise. And yeah, we're just going to get the stuff, get the kit in that, and we'll get a move on. I'll check in with you guys shortly, and yeah. Hello guys. So I'm down here at the cove now. I see the sun and the lights and of the stuff of the city coming from behind. Looks absolutely amazing. So as you can see, the coast, the actual arch is down there. So the idea is that I'm here to actually capture some in a rare photographic event, as I said in previous videos. And one of those events is called the Keyhole Sunrise. The idea is that the sun comes up from over there, and you can see it through the arch in the morning, and that's what I'm actually here for. I just wanted to make sure that I was here early, and besides, you don't know what the roads are going to be like because it's quite icy and stuff. I will be honest, it was a bit hit or miss getting up here, but you know, I just took my time and stuff, and I'm all good. But yeah, you got the sun going down over there. It's absolutely beautiful. I can see like the flickering lights of like houses and stuff in the distance. It's absolutely lovely. And I was going to camp a little bit further up, but as you can see, it's quite well, it's not flat at all. So yeah, so that's not going to happen, but I'm hoping that we can definitely get down on the beach in the morning and capture that. So what I've done is I've waited for it to get dark and everyone to go. It's not the best place, but it's the only place that I could find with it being flat, so I'm just going to go for there. It's on the byway, where everyone walks, I know, and it's not the best place because you're supposed to be a bit more stealthy about it, but there isn't anywhere else at all here. There is some like spots all the way along the south coast path down there, but that's such a wander, and I don't know how like good and icy and how walkable it is at this time of year. So rather than take any like unnecessary risks, etc., I thought that I would just go for the what I've got. Yeah, I'll get some snaps in a minute. You can see, I don't know if you can see it on here, you can see the lights flickering over in the distance, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I've got the microphone figured out now as well, so it's actually doing what it's supposed to on both ears and stuff. I'm getting there with all the gear. I haven't actually been out for a little while because I've been really busy. I think the last time I got out camping was Brinkworth, so yeah, I've work's been quite busy, home life's been quite busy. I've got my son's coursework and stuff coming up, and just needs a little bit of a help with some bits and bobs now and again and stuff, you know. And yeah, it's, once you've done it, as we all know. We've all done our GCSEs or GCEs if you're a little bit older. We all done it, and you know how it is. So out of the way, then you can not have to worry about that. You will never get homework again. But yeah, so it's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's absolutely fantastic. So this is the first time I've ever done a winter camp. And I will get my new gear out to show you as well when I start setting up. I'm actually borrowing a tent as well from somebody, so I'll also talk about that in a minute. But yeah, just going to get some photos and stuff before the light goes completely. And then we'll make a start on getting the tent up. So this setup, I don't know if you can tell what it is, but it is actually a Naturhike Cloud Peak 2. A very big thank you to Leon from work to let me bring this down here. It's yeah, it's absolutely fantastic little bit of kit. It takes a little while to get that hood on the right way, but once you're there, you're away. So I'm just gonna get all my stuff set up and get my bed and my sleeping arrangements sorted out, and then I'll think about using the fire to get some food, or possibly my stove, because it's quite windy. I'm going through wood quite quick because the wind is it's coming over from the coast from over there. It's but still it's warm, which is the main thing. I was worried about how I was going to keep warm down here, but yeah, I brought a deck chair with me. I attached it to the back of my bag, so I've got somewhere to sit, because while they do lightweight camping chairs, they do, but there ain't no way that I'm getting in one of them. So yeah, that's that. So what I'm going to do is sort all my stuff out, get it all in the vestibule, and I'll sit around the fire and cook myself some dinner. I've got a lovely dinner to cook up. But yeah, let's crack on with that, and we'll see where we're at. Oh, hold on. Is that it? Is it working? What's going on with this? Anyway, alright. So dinner is on. I've got a selection of mushrooms, peppers, onions and prawns. I'm using my little chair as a table. So when that goes, that'll be my dinner, lovely. And the fire's going away here. It's absolutely lovely. So inside, I'll show you what I've got. So I've got my thermarest bag up, and underneath I've got the standard pillow that I always bring, but I now have the Thermarest Extra Max Extra long, no, not sorry long, the regular wide, in hopes that it will keep me lovely and warm. I'm sure it will for the evening. I've got some little these little things as well. They look like tea bags, but they're called hand warmers. They're only like £1, and they're really good. I don't know what makes them work, because I thought it was one of those ones with the old gel that you had to break the button thing inside and then they got warm, but no, it's not. It's something different. So yeah, just wait for this to do. I'll start stirring that in a minute, and then that'll be dinner. It'll be lovely. Yeah. So dinner is done. I've got some parsley on there, some sweet chilli sauce. I had to transfer it to the actual putting it directly on the fire because the burner was not getting hot. The burner was just not getting hot enough to cook it. So I put the frying pan directly on the fire pit, and off it went. So it is quite windy, and it's just the wind that's the problem. I have enough layers on where my body and my trousers and stuff are okay, but my toes and my fingers aren't. So I've got some little warmer things that are working and keeping my hands warm, and I've got the fire next to me, so I should be okay. Oh. You see why people like to go camping in the summer, though? But yeah, first ever winter camp. So it's totally secluded. There's not a soul in sight. I'm just keeping warm and doing what I can. And then I'll hunker down later on. I'm just going to eat this up, and then I'm going to get some water on and make a cup of coffee. I think that'll go down quite nicely. See, the wind's dying now and it's fine. It's just when it's windy. But when you're right next to the seaside, it's always going to be windy, so indeed. Oh yes, you can see the moisture on my breath. It's the fire has been exhausted, and I've retreated now to this thermal setup, and hope that it'll keep me nice and toasty all night. I mean, it helps if you get in it and zip it up, I guess, but at the moment it feels like it could work. So yeah. Get my head down, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Nice and early. So we can head down to the beach and watch the sun come up through the door. Well, so good morning. To you, not good morning to me. I don't know what thermal rest we're playing at, because this thing went down and it made me cold all night. So it's going back, and I'll stick to my wise moose. Not impressed with that at all. I might have just had a bad one, I don't know. I'm really not happy with it, so I'm going to get my money back on that, I think. It's definitely not doing what it's supposed to do. So I've been quite cold all night. I've woken up loads, haven't slept very much, probably 2-3 hours at best. So just going to get out and get the kit down, run it up to the car, sit up there and warm up for a little bit, and then I'll come down to the beach to watch the sunrise. So yeah, it's I think I prefer summer camping a bit more than this. It's very cold. So anyway, here's what it is. Let's get going. So good morning from Durdle Door. It's there, so we're just waiting for the sun to break through now. Could be any minute. The sand's quite big and loose, like quicksand, but it's absolutely perfect for it. I knew it would be nice and clear, that's why I chose today rather than Saturday. Yeah, just waiting for it to break through now. It's going to be exciting stuff. I haven't slept very well, but all the gear's away. It is what it is. I'm going to bed when I get home. I think I'll leave the winter camping off the list for a little while. because it's not as fun as I thought it would be. But hey, here's one of the fingertips and stuff is quite bad, so if anyone has any decent recommendations to keep the wind off of them, then be my guest. Yeah, almost there. It's just about to break through and we're down here right on time. So we are just about ready to for the sun to pop through. So literally any second now it's going to pop over the top of those clouds in the back. It's going to be absolutely lovely. It's quite cold down here, so it's the standing still that gets you. It's alright when you're moving. Yeah, just waiting for it, and that'll be that. Ooh. And get the gear back to the car, get it defrosted and go in pursuit of breakfast. That'll cheer me right up. Oh, so here we go. It's just coming through it's just coming through now. Look how absolutely lovely that is. There's quite a few photographers here now. We're about 10. There's some people behind me as well. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. It's definitely worth coming down for. I mean, it's kind of cheered me up now since the being cold last night debacle. So yeah, it's definitely cheered me up. There's some fantastic shots.